Gangsters make the world go round.
We are back. So I can turn it off. From the track. We're gonna get some shirts to say back in the crack. I'll let your boy.
Yeah.
Every show we get serious. Now it's time to get serious. Because I really fuck somebody else if this happens to somebody in my family. I'm sorry, I'm serious. Get real pissed off sometimes. First of all, I want to thank everybody for tuning in to the 3 Show, 8 to 10 p.m. Listen to the Dog Show. Put your kids to sleep. Put your wife to sleep if you need to. Tune in. Add your comments. All right? And we're about to talk about Paterno. We're about to talk about Penn State. So it may get kind of serious around here. But we want y'all comments. We want y'all feedback. So let me put this up. So you want to give us an overview?
Yes. The overview of Penn State is there's a lot of, scandal going around Penn State because there's this children's charity that was set up by the football team there, and it's called Second Mile Foundation. And the person that was allegedly in charge of this foundation is Sandusky, Jerry Sandusky,
yeah.
Who is one of the coaches on the defensive end of the football team. And so
he was just arrested on November 5th, 2011. Today is only November 14th. So he was just arrested.
Yeah, so this just happened
8 days ago.
This just actually came out. The action
right.
came out.
9 days
but
ago.
This has been going on since 1994.
15 years, dog. Half my life. My son is 15 years old.
Allegedly, all the stuff that's been going on, it was something that had been brought up to Joe Paterno. It had been brought up to University Police. It had been brought up to some state officials. So it's not something that was, hush hush, nobody ever knew about it.
Right.
Like this
That was
going
not
on
the case.
way back then. And, it's not so kind of now that, these children are grown up that they're speaking about it, that they're willing to testify.
They feel like they had the power to do something about it. And we all sit there and say, what? You have been? Angelique, sorry to hear that. This is probably some sexual abuse. Well, I'm sure this story really touches home with you then.
So yeah, a lot of the victims, they were sexually abused by Sandusky.
So let's take it kind of chronologically, starting the earliest.
The earliest in 1994. This is according to the New York Times.
That's right. You can look up NewYorkTimes.com.
And this is a timeline for the Penn State scandal. And it's in 1994. Victim number 7.
Grand jury for
was
Sandusky
he meets Sandusky through the Second Mile Foundation, and he's about 10.
So victim number 7 is identified because he's the 7th person in the report, not in the number of order that he was assaulted.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then it goes on in 1994-95. The boy identified as victim 6 meets Sandusky at a picnic put on by Second Mile at Spring Creek Park when he's 7 or 8. Victim 5 meets Sandusky in 1985-96. Victim 4 meets Sandusky from 96 to 97. And these are all 7, 8, 12, 13-year-old boys.
7, 8, 9, 10, 13, 11, 12.
Yeah.
It's horrible.
And the thing is that Sandusky had a lot of access to the campus. And once he met these boys, he would take them to the locker room and actually assault them.
Yeah, all the access he wanted, all the resources he needed.
All the resources.
He had all the privacy.
And he would pass off as, I'm trying to help these boys.
Right.
They've got football dreams or whatever, and it's just really, really upsetting. And so victim number 6 in 1998, victim number 6 is taken into the locker rooms and the showers at Penn State when he's 11.
I mean, what's so frustrating is, my son is only 13. So had I been in this community with having the money to send him away to his camp, it's very easy. It's very, very easy that should have been my son. I'm telling you, man, it would be a time to kill.
So 1998, the mom finds out about this because I guess the son says something to his mom. The mom finds out and tells the University Police police, who then investigate. But according to the grand jury, Schreffler, another one of the detectives, with consent of victim number 6's mother, listens to two conversations between Sandusky and the mother in May 2008. When the mother then confronts Sandusky, he admits to showering with the boy and is told by the mother that he can no longer see the boy. And Sandusky replies, I understand I was wrong. I wish I could get forgiveness. I know I won't get it from you. I wish I were dead. So he knows he's been wrong. This is 1998, guys.
Right. So 4 years after, it's like victim number 6.
So then, no prosecution is undertaken. The local district attorney is given the material to consider prosecution, and no prosecution is undertaken.
So dude, keep his job. So what the mom knew?
Yeah, the mom knew.
They complained.
He knows that everybody knows. Nobody does anything about it. The commander of the university campus police tells his detective Scheffler to close the case. The case was closed. The district attorney Rickard decided that there would be no criminal charges. I mean, this just explodes. That's it. You know. In May 1999, Penn State coach George Paterno informed Sandusky at a meeting that he will not become the team's next head coach. So victim number 4 testifies that Sandusky appeared emotionally upset after the meeting, and that he was told by Sandusky not to tell anyone about the meeting. So he meets with this boy, and I guess confines him
and takes advantage of him.
Yeah, and in June 1999, that's May. In June 1999, Sandusky announced he will retire as the defensive coordinator after the season.
Right, he wants to work full time.
He wants to work full time with the Second Mile Foundation. Of course he does.
Right, to get close to these 8 and 10-year-old boys.
It just
upsets
me that people knew that this was going on and they just let him have all the
time. Keep having access, right. Oh yeah, we're going to let you keep, shit.
So Sandusky retains extensive privileges on campus, including an office in the athletic facility, and keys to the locker room. I mean, he still has all that access. It's ridiculous.
All the places you need to take the little kid to take advantage of.
Victim number 4 in December of 1989 says Sandusky to a family party. He meets Sandusky at a family party at the Alamo Bowl, and he threatened to send the boy home after a childhood sexual message. So he's telling this boy, "You're coming to the Alamo Bowl with us, blah blah. You're going to be on the field, all this stuff."
Right.
That's how he got them. And then he would say, "If you don't let me do this to you,
right,
you're going to have to go home.
You're going to be kicked out."
That's
right.
So messed up. So then the boy is shown in a picture. If you look back on Sports Illustrated, then about the Alamo Bowl, it's on there with this boy.
Summer 2000.
So summer 2000, victim number 3 meets Sandusky through the Second Mile
program. So that's all he does is the Second Mile now at this point.
So in fall 2000, and this is what I don't understand. Fall 2000, a janitor finds Sandusky in the showers of the football building performing oral sex on his boy. So it is just ridiculous that someone saw that and didn't even, my initial reaction would be is kick his ass.
Right.
That's what my initial reaction would be. But no, especially if I'm a man, encountering another man doing this.
Right.
He did nothing. He tells a fellow janitor.
He did what he did. He followed the hierarchy.
He tells the fellow janitor. The janitor tells the supervisor. But then nothing ever happened. And so no one filed a report. No one said anything about it. And the janitors are claiming, well, we were scared to do their job, which I completely understand. But at the same time, lose my job.
But see, but here's the thing. Now, that janitor, Jim Calhoun, probably was there 5 years earlier, 1994, 1995.
Yeah.
He probably already knew about Sandusky's behavior and knew that Sandusky wasn't going to get dealt with. He probably knew Sandusky wasn't going to get fired, wasn't going to get punished. So why lose his job when, hey, they already know he molesting these boys, for one, and two, they keep sending these boys up there. So you have to remember that too,
I understand, but I don't understand.
It's a small town.
So
and people allowed him to do this. They knew he would do this. And I don't know what type of research these parents did before they sent their kids to this camp, but it was public information. It was public. I'm not blaming the parents, but I'm just saying it was public information. What I haven't read is that it was covered up.
Vic, I'm not trying to justify anything. I'm just saying.
I'm saying
telling you the facts first.
Right.
So in 2002, Penn State graduate assistant Mike McCreary entered the locker room of Penn State in the football building at 9:30 p.m. to put shoes in his locker, pick up some stuff, and he hears what he thinks is sexual activity. He later says under oath that he sees Sandusky raping a 10-year-old boy.
How do you do that?
And he immediately leaves and tells his father, and they reported to Paterno, to Joka, and he tells, that's in March 2002, so this is all in March. Paterno goes to the athletic director, Tim Curley, visits his home, and tells him about it. According to prosecutors, Paterno tells Curley of the report regarding Sandusky. It's unclear if anything Paterno did in the subsequent days or weeks. Paterno and son Scott later said in an interview that Paterno never spoke to Sandusky. So they're denying this about the allegation. So apparently, that never happened. And that he never seriously pursued the question of whether any action had been taken by the minister or any other authorities against Sandusky. So Paterno just kind of, found out about it, and he went to go talk to, the athletic director, and it just kind of never happened.
Right. I mean, that's the thing. What the common thread in this is people knew and people did nothing. That's the common thread. They did something, but ultimately they did nothing.
So this Tim Curley, the student said the graduate assistant who witnessed what happened called a meeting with Curley and Gary Schultz, senior vice president for finance and business. McCreary reports that he has seen and is told the matter and will be looked into. And then, according to state prosecutors, Curley tells McCreary that Sandusky has been barred from bringing children onto campus. McCreary is never questioned by universities, and no other entity conducts an investigation until McCreary testified to the grand jury in December 2010. Do you understand? It's 2002.
Started.
Everybody knew.
Right.
Everybody knew.
Right.
And they still didn't do anything about it.
Let's pause for the cause. We'll be back in a second.